Any questions of the mover?
I didn't move anything.
Oh, sorry.
Councillor McConnell will.
Councillor McConnell, you're
Yes,
taking care of the
I'll
motion
move,
for Councillor Wong-Tam. Would you like to speak first?
I'll move that the Government Management Committee direct the City Manager, General Manager of Parks, Forestry and Recreation, in consultation with the Ward Councillor, to use the identified Parkland Reserve funds from Attachment 1, that would be your purple pages, the smaller amount of money, just so everyone's clear, confidential information to negotiate the acquisition of 11 Wellesley Street in part or in whole from Infrastructure Ontario or from a subsequent owner for the park, for a subsequent owner, breath, for park purposes. And I just speak very briefly. The councillor has absolutely indicated why it is that we need to do that, and I think through my questions I've explained that in fact it's ridiculous that we have these towers that are being built. They give us money in lieu of parkland, and we can't buy any, A, because there is no land, and B, because when you find land, as we found here, it's so outrageously expensive. And it's outrageously expensive because even though there are tall building requirements on this of 20 floors, we have consultants who put in place those who now are saying, no, you can get 40 or 45. And so, in a sense, we're cutting our own throat. So I'm asking that the councillor be given the opportunity. She's one of the best real estate negotiators I know about. Oh, some exceptions behind me. And
Joe Mahavik.
No. In this case, it is the councillor's profession. And I would suggest that we might be able to get something reasonable for that, and in fact, we might even be able to get something for a smaller amount of money than perhaps it was all worth. So I know that I have a great deal of confidence in the councillor. I believe that the community has a right to this property. I am surprised that our provincial government took our own money, it's our money, and is, frankly, from my perspective, the provincial government is being highly irresponsible in what they have done. They are discriminating against downtown communities in what they have done. And I think that they're being greedy and dishonest with our money, and that really upsets me. So I don't know what the resolution to the green space downtown is. All I can tell you is it isn't just a problem in Ward 27, it's in Ward 28. It's down in St. Lawrence, in the harbour, in all of the areas that got this massive numbers that have come in. And we expect our communities to suck it up, but we do not give them the resources to get proper amenity space so that their children and their grandchildren can grow up. Thank you.
Sorry, Councillor. Sorry, Councillors, we're just going to change Parks, Forestry and Recreation to Facilities and Real Estate. Okay.
Can I do a friendly amendment on?
We'll find
Okay, well, I go with the COO, but I want to take out the Infrastructure Ontario and deal with the developer.
Please don't do that yet. Leave it up to the councillor, just in case we can bring them to the table and they can find a kumbaya moment. They might. I'd ask you to leave it in.
You can move that, Councillor. It just wouldn't be considered a friendly amendment, I don't think.
No,
so it would still be voted
it
on.
would limit who, yeah.
Councillor Ford, right now you would have two options. You would be limiting it to one afterwards.
Yeah. Give her the flexibility, doesn't matter.
I have a question.
I'm going.
Sorry, you have a question in the mover?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, question in the mover.
What do you mean by the part, where is it?
They wrote this.
Sorry, can we have the motion back?
The portion that says in part or in whole, I believe. I mean, the in whole is not even an option, is it? It's in part that we're discussing.
Look, I
Leave
think
all the
that
options.
it is always possible. We the councillor puts on scarlet slippers, clicks her heels, and back we go. And our provincial government becomes incredibly reasonable. Yeah, that's possible, but not real. But let's leave it open so just in case they come to their senses, we're able to negotiate.
Okay, can I ask staff for advice on this?
Sure.
What does staff recommend, that we leave Infrastructure Ontario in, or do we take it out? That's the question I have for staff.
We can do both. We can go to the province and can go to the future developer. I think we have more leverage with the future developer. There's no harm in asking again.
Okay,
But-
okay, that's fine. Let's get the show on the road here.
Can I make a
Let's go.
comment on the motion? I would just like that it would be the chief corporate officer doing the negotiations. Oh, did you?
got it.
Okay. Oh, great, thank you.
Okay, other speakers?